Just when you thought things couldn't get any worse, something happens that makes you ask the question, what in the world is actually happening? Am I dreaming? Is this all a reality? Well, I'm here to break it to you guys. It is a reality, and I found something that most people won't even believe is real. But it is real, and I'm going to share it with you today. By the way, real quick, before we get started, my X account was deleted recently. And I find it rather suspicious because I had made some videos critical about the Neuralink chip, and we all know who runs the Neuralink chip, who's creating it. Shortly after that, my X account was deleted. It doesn't exist anymore. So if you were following me on X, I'm sorry. However, I did start a new one. The link is in the description. It's at endtimessign. So make sure you go over there, follow me on X, so I can get this account started up again. All right, let's get back to it. Ladies and gentlemen, they've actually done it. The globalists, the technocrat, the mad scientists who are building these things have crossed the line. They built a computer not out of silicone and wires like normal computers, no, but out of human brain cells. That's right. You heard me right. Living human brain cells. This thing is called the CL1, and it's straight out of a dystopian nightmare. And I've got the article right here, and we are going to read it. We're going to tear it apart, and then we're going to connect some dots to Bible prophecy, demonic forces, and what this means for you and your family. So let's get into it. So what is the CL1? Well, I'll tell you one thing. It's not your grandpa's Commodore 64. No, the CL1 was cooked up by some occultists in Australia. Computer scientists in Australia at a place called Cortical Labs. They're literally growing human brain cells in the lab. It's like some sort of freaky Frankenstein experiment. And they're sticking these human brain cells onto a silicone chip. I can't even believe I'm saying this right now, guys, but it's happening right now. They say it's the world's first code-deployable biological computer, and it's going to cost you $35,000. It ships later this year, and get this, it stays alive for 6 months in this box that they have it equipped with life support. They literally have to put life support systems into this computer box to keep it alive. They even got it hooked up to something called the Biological Intelligence Operating System. It's like some sort of fancy way of saying that they're playing God, right? They're creating this living organism inside of a box. I'm not making this up, folks. This is real. Quote, world's first body in a box. Biological computer uses human cells with silicone-based computing. March 6th, 2025. Cortical Labs says the CL1 will be available from June, priced at around $35,000. Australian biotech company Cortical Labs has introduced what it claims to be the world's first code-deployable biological computer, which combines human brain cells with traditional silicone-based computing. The system, known as CL1, was presented at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona and is being explored for its potential applications in AI and machine learning. The CL1 consists of a silicone chip with lab-grown human neurons cultivated on its surface. These neurons are capable of responding, forming networks that process information similarly to a biological brain. The system is designed to allow a two-way communication, where electrical impulses stimulate the neurons and the responses are recorded and analyzed. To maintain viability of the neurons, the CL1 is equipped with a life support system that regulates temperature, gas exchange, and other necessary conditions. A notable aspect of the CL1 is its ability to learn and adapt to tasks. Previous research has demonstrated that neuron-based systems can be trained to perform basic functions, such as playing simple video games. Cortical Labs' work suggests integrating biological elements into computing could improve efficiency in tasks that traditional AI struggles with, such as pattern recognition and decision-making in unpredictable environments. Cortical Labs says that the first CL1 computers will be available for shipment to customers in June, with each unit priced at approximately $35,000. The use of human neurons in computing raises questions about the future of AI development. Biological computers like the CL1 could provide advantages over conventional AI models, particularly in terms of learning efficiency and energy consumption. The adaptability of the neurons could lead to improvements in robotics, automation, and complex data analysis. However, the scalability of this technology remains uncertain, producing and maintaining neuron-based systems is significantly more complex than manufacturing traditional processors, and ensuring long-term stability poses additional challenges. Ethical concerns also arise from the use of human-derived brain cells in technology. While the neurons used in the CL1 are lab-grown and lack consciousness, further advancements in the field may require guidelines to address moral and regulatory issues. The prospect of integrating living cells with computational hardware prompts discussions about boundaries of artificial intelligence and human-like cognition.
This is the world's first commercial biological computer, running on living human cells. The CL1 computer is the brainchild of Melbourne-based Cortical Labs.
This is where the neurons would be embedded in.
CEO and founder Han-Wang Chong says it fuses cell-derived neurons with silicon, creating a new class of AI known as synthetic biological intelligence.
Unlike using artificial neural networks, we grow real biological neurons into networks onto computer chips.
It sounds like science fiction, but Han says the CL1 is capable of learning and adapting faster than standard silicon-based AI, while consuming significantly less energy.
We take blood or skin and we can transform them into stem cells, and from stem cells into brain cells or neurons that we then use them for compute and intelligence.
Han says the neurons grow on silicon chip with tiny electrical contacts connecting them to the digital hardware. And it's equipped with an artificial life support system to keep the cells healthy.
We have pumps like the heart, waste feeding reservoirs, filtration units like the kidneys, and we have a gas mixer to take carbon dioxide, oxygen, and nitrogen.
Han says the CL1 could revolutionize drug testing and personalized medicine.
With this kind of technology, we potentially could grow neurons taken from patients with, say, a dementia or with epilepsy, and test compounds and drugs that would then be personalized and tailored to that patient.
But Han believes the CL1's potential doesn't end there, saying it could usher in a new age of AI.
In the short term is we can use it for life sciences, for personalized medicine, for drug discovery and development. But the longer term vision of the company here is to pioneer a new form of computing, where we can actually use these neurons that can process information with much quicker speed, with much less data, and with much more energy efficiency, so that we can get to intelligence, but without the significant cost associated with it.
In my opinion, this isn't just scientists gone wild. This isn't just some mad scientist in a laboratory somewhere. No, this is prophecy unfolding right before our very eyes. Because in Revelation it says that he, the man of sin, the lawless one, will be able to give life to the image of the beast. And the image of the beast will speak. And not only will it speak, that it will also have the power to remove anybody who does not worship it. Okay? Remove them. Like, that's the best way I can put it right now. And in my opinion, this could be a precursor to that. Human brain cells, a living organism on a computer chip that has access to artificial intelligence. It's insane, guys. I mean, giving life to the image, right? Sounds exactly like this biological computer we're talking about with human brain cells to me. Exactly. They're building the tools of the man of sin himself right now as we speak. Not only that, guys, but in Daniel 12:4 it says that knowledge shall increase in the end times. They're not just mimicking God's creation, they're perverting it. They're trying to replace it. They're usurping it with these technological breakthroughs. The CL1 seems to be a stepping stone to these systems, okay? Where flesh and technology become one under the control of the evil one. So here's the million-dollar question. Can demonic spirits inhabit this thing? Think about it. If these are human brain cells grown in a lab, hooked up to electrodes, being run by life support systems, what's stopping a demon or other spiritual entities from jumping in there and inhabiting it like a human body? Ephesians 6:12 says that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against the powers, against the rulers of darkness in this world. These brain cells, guys, they're alive. They're thinking, they're learning, they are literally alive. Is it possible that the evil one himself, or demons or other things, could take the wheel and start piloting the CL1 thing? Right? Makes sense. If they can inhabit human bodies, could they inhabit this? And what happens when a spirit like this takes control and is able to access the world through the internet or through these AI systems? These really complicated AI systems are now being controlled by demons. What would they do? Would they turn this weapon and use it against humanity? I think the probability of that is extremely likely if these things are inhabited by these spirits. Because we know these spirits are not good, so what else would they do besides try and use it for their own goals? Not try and use it for their own goals. Actually, they will be using it for their own goals, okay? They've opened a doorway here, and this doorway cannot be closed once it's open. And the implications of this are staggering. Look, so what does this actually mean, okay? What does it mean for you, for the regular person that's watching this video? What does it mean? Well, this CL1 could be the dawn of a new era, a super smart AI system that learns faster than ever before. It learns faster than anything that we've got on the earth right now. It's running on human flesh. Think about it. Drug testing, gene editing, robotics, AI systems, and personalized medicine. That's as far as I'll go with that. That's what they say that this thing will be used for. But what's the cost? Are we actually handing the keys to our future to a soulless or a possessed machine, or the technocrats who control it, who will merge us with machines at the first chance they get? And if it is possible that demons can control this thing, we're not just talking about a computer crash, guys. We're talking about a spiritual takeover. Because what happens when they infect every computer system in the world? I don't know. This is the line in the sand, everybody. We need to pray, because no weapon formed against us will prosper. So make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and share this video. Because the things we talk about here are some of the most important things that are happening right now. Because everybody's distracted with politics, with Trump, with all these things. And while people are distracted, these things are just being pushed in. These things are just being pushed into the mainstream under the radar while nobody sees. Well, it is my job to bring these things to your attention. So make sure you share it to everybody. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. Please hit it and put your opinion in the comments below. And until next time, God bless you all.